What's up, everyone? Welcome back to day 3 of Become a Brand Boss Bootcamp. I'm so excited to be here with y'all tonight. If you are wondering, it's a little distracting back there, that chair. I was like a little scared. Anyway, yes, wearing the same thing I was day 1 because this is recorded. So I wanted to be super upfront and honest and transparent. As most of you know, if you're watching this, it is Wednesday at 6 p.m. I have had 2 discs replaced in my neck today. I have surgery. I'm recording this on Monday night, but I have surgery scheduled on Wednesday. So I will have anesthesia brain probably for Wednesday and Thursday. But if you have questions, drop them in the comments. Myself and my team will come back in and make sure that we answer all of your questions. I intend, I will post and confirm this on Thursday or Friday. I intend to do some extra training on Sunday, recorded training. I'll be in a whole neck brace. It'll be a thing. Y'all can laugh at me later. But I do intend to do some bonus trainings and, of course, answer any questions. And because of that, I'm going to leave the recordings up in the group until next Wednesday. So I'm going to leave them up for a whole week. And I don't usually do that. I'm also going to let the offer stand until next Wednesday. I like quick decision makers. So I like to work with people who are ready and committed and ready to make that quick decision. However, I will be out of pocket for a day or so. My team will be taking, messages and, like I said, I won't be able to be active, so I'll be okay. I can sit in a chair and, use my brain, but I am going to take Wednesday and Thursday to, I'll check messages and stuff like that, but I probably won't be super active or be on camera. So now that I've spent 3 minutes talking about that, I just wanted you to know, because this is recorded. So if you ask a question, which I encourage you to do, it won't be answered live. Okay. But I'm not one to cancel. I believe in my audience depending on me. I'm not one to postpone or change things, because I know that you depend upon the content that I have to provide to you. So with that being said, let's dive in. So this is the final day of the content for the bootcamp. Now, I will be doing some extra trainings on how I plan my content and different things on Sunday of this week. So that would be the 29th? Sounds right. Okay. All right. But today we're talking all about showing your concern. If you're in the workbook and you're following in the workbook, this will be session 4. Okay. Again, if you missed the first session or the second, go back and check those out. But on day 1, I let everyone know that this was originally going to be a 5-day boot camp. And then the surgery got planned and all the things. And it happened very quickly. I went into the doctor. They scheduled the surgery like a week later. I've been having the issue for a while, but anyway, life happens. We have to pivot. And so the workbook's a little off, but I want y'all to know that the content's still here and it's still the same, and I'm excited to bring it to you. So if you are following along in the workbook, it's session 4. So show concern for your community through a value-based Facebook group. So if you don't have a Facebook group like mine, like this one, I encourage you to do that. On day 1, we talked about, what are you trying to establish your credibility in? What are you trying to be the authority figure for? What is it? Is it health and wellness? I follow a girl on Instagram. For those of you that don't know, my son, Caden, is a fertility baby. So I used to follow different doctors in the fertility field on Instagram. Are you a fertility specialist? I follow a couple plastic surgeons on TikTok because their transformations are super cool. But what are you trying to be an authority figure of? You need to think about that, because that's going to be important for you to be able to create a community of like-minded people around that topic. Okay. So value-based groups are magical for a couple of reasons. One, like I said, they're like-minded groups. So if they join your community, they want to know more about whatever it's about. So very often when we post content on our personal pages or our business pages, we're like, oh, does anybody even want to see this? Like, oh, we second guess that. If you're in this group, Socially Awesome Entrepreneurs, or you might be watching this on my LinkedIn or my YouTube, but if you're in this community, you want the details on branding yourself on Facebook, making income online. Like, you join this for a reason, to get that information. So I never worry about what to post in here, ever. No. And you'll very often see me do polls and ask you, what do you want to see in here? Because I want to create that engagement. So it creates a like-minded place. It also helps establish your credibility. That's number 2, establish your credibility. If you have a Facebook community and you're leading that community with trainings or information, education, even if you're not the one training, even if you're bringing in guest trainers, you're establishing your credibility as an expert in that situation, in that field, whatever it might be, plastic surgery or whatever, Number 3, you are creating leads for your business. You are. If you're in this group, you like the idea of learning from me, possibly want to work with me. Hopefully, you want to join the Socially Awesome, community and do coaching with me. There's a reason. If you didn't like what I had to provide, you wouldn't be here. So if you are in network marketing, I'll use lashes. People join your community about beauty because your community, and we'll talk about this, it shouldn't be all about the sales, right? Maybe one time a month, I come in here, usually during my challenges, right? And I launch my business every single month. And if you're in this community, you're trying to learn how to make money online, like me. That's what I do. Every month, I reopen my business for new clients. And I rotate it based on my availability. So this month, I didn't launch agency clients because I'm not taking any agency clients right now. I'm full. Until I hire another person, I'm full on agency clients, which is great. Great news, right? Don't you want that problem, having a waiting list? So if you create a community of like-minded people and you provide value into them, you're getting unlimited leads because they see something in you that they like. And then you're also building that know, like, and trust factor. So if you were in this group and you felt like I was spammy Pammy, you would leave. If you're still in this group and you're watching this training, you are beginning to know, like, and trust me. You might already have. A lot of you already have. You've already been a client of mine, whether it was a branding client or, an agency client. You've already worked with me in some capacity. So you already know, like, and trust me somehow, some way, right? So just know that building that Facebook page, and this intimidates a lot of you. I have several of you that are current coaching clients that I know are watching this. You're scared to death about your Facebook groups. Why? Drop in the comments. Let me know. I know this is recorded, but let me know in the comments, what are you scared of? Y'all, I have come in this group before, and my kids have been in the background yelling and screaming and half naked. But that's building my authenticity with you too, right? I mean, you know that I'm in the trenches building my business with you. So it builds some of that respect. And at first I was very worried about it. Like, oh my God, they're going to think I'm super unprofessional. And most of you are in the same boat as me, or you already have raised your kids. That's just it. So think about that, okay? I encourage you to think about that. So create a group that will make your prospects' life easier and more enjoyable. I want you to come to this group, and by easier, I mean, if you want to know about short video content, you can come to this group and find it. You can search Or when I do those polls and I ask, what do you want to learn about? You know what to say, right? So I want it to be easier and I want it to be more enjoyable. I want you to enjoy your business experience. So those are the blanks there, but think about that. Like, you don't want anyone to come to your group and not know what they're going to learn or what they can find in there. Okay. So on your own, I want you to come up with a Facebook group name. If you already have a Facebook group, great. If you think it needs to be rebranded, great. If not, use this time to think about some content for it, okay? But think about your group name. Does it have keywords in it for searching? Think about that, okay? So originally, my group was called Socially Awesome Network. And I changed it to Socially Awesome Entrepreneurs because I was like, you know what? I want people to find it when they search entrepreneur. So I changed it. Now I will tell you Google it. You can Google it because the rules change often. But after your group gets so big, you can't change the group name anymore. So think it through while it's, smaller. I can't remember what the number is. It changed, but yeah, I changed it quickly. But think about that. Make sure, if your group is about beauty and skincare, that you have something that signifies those keywords in the group name. Doesn't have to be, and I don't recommend you use your name because of keywords. So I wouldn't do like Elisa's Skincare because you want it to be about the community, not about you. But I would definitely consider the keywords, okay? So check those out. All right, what is your community going to be based around? And this is something that a lot of people struggle with, especially if they're in multiple niches, okay? So like, I personally don't like blending niches too much, okay? So like, for instance, I am with a health and wellness network marketing company, but I also am in affiliate marketing and network marketing, which is all about making money online. So I don't want to come in here and give weight loss tips to people that are trying to build their business online that are not in the health and wellness space. So I would encourage you to consider, what can you create? What kind of community can you create that will help with all of your businesses? So also keep it to where it is niche and not really product based. So like I said, if you sell makeup, maybe you just have a beauty group where you give all kinds of beauty tips, self-care tips. Could even do like some like fashion tips, something like that, but not an eyelash VIP group. Okay. These aren't like coupon groups. These should be value-based. People should be able to come and learn, not buy. Because by learning from you, they're going to want to buy from you. Maybe even join your community and join your team if you're in network marketing. Okay. So remember that. I'll give you another one. So if you sell a weight loss product, do a health and wellness group in general. Exercise, getting your water in, gut health, meal prepping, all of those types of things. Don't just make it all about your health and wellness weight loss product. Okay. So just consider that. Like I answered this on day one. I believe somebody asked this question, but how do I bring all of my streams of income? So I have Shopify stores. So that's e-commerce. I do affiliate marketing. I own a social media marketing agency and consulting agency. I am in network marketing. All four of those are ways that I make money online. So my niche is making money online. I don't care if you want me to build your Shopify store, if you want to join my community, you want to join my network marketing team, if you want to be a coaching client, or you just want to learn how to do affiliate marketing. Those are all ways to make money online. So that's how I wrap mine in. All about making money on not even just on social media, online in general, websites, all of it. Okay. So consider that. All right. So people will want to join my Facebook group because why? Why do they want to join? So this is going to be like your about section. Why do they want to join you? there's probably 100 other groups that do exactly what you do. Why? What's going to separate you apart? And this is going to be something that you really have to put some thought into. Okay. So really think about that. And again, this is something that this is something I work on with my consulting clients, because we sit down and we think about, okay, I've been doing XYZ. I don't feel like it's working. What is your recommendation? And we work on these together. So this is something that if you're not sure about it, that's something that you would work on with your coach. Okay. So brainstorm. What solution are you providing to your members? What is something that your group's going to be a part of? So if it was health and wellness, it might be all about accountability. They can go on there and say, I drank my gallon of water today. I ate what I prepped today, right? If it's all about beauty, they could go on and learn how to install eyelashes or how to put lip liner on. I'm not a makeup girl. I wish I was. But you know what I'm saying? Like they go, what can they learn from you that they can't learn from YouTube or something else? I very often have people tell me that I explain things better to them than other people. I'm not telling them anything that YouTube's not telling them. I'm just explaining it better. They like learning from me. They want to learn from me. That's what you want. You want your people to want to learn from you, not go anywhere else for the information. All right. So moving on, this is, let's see. Offering valuable content daily will keep my group engaged and allow me to nurture them from a cold lead to a hot prospect. So again, your group should not be based around making sales, but ultimately you're attracting people that want to work with you. So eventually you're going to make sales. That's just how it works. Okay. So posting that content daily is going to keep them engaged. If you create this group and then you post it at one time and then you never post again, it dies. Very hard to revive because the algorithm is only going to show it to people that have been engaged with it. That's why they recently created that everyone tag, because groups have gotten so disengaged. People are in 30 groups. So they don't know what groups they're even in anymore. So you need to make sure that you're keeping your group engaged, right? So that people continue to want to learn from you. So your action steps are to choose a group type. What type of group are you going to create? Is it going to be health and wellness? Is it going to be beauty? Is it going to be entrepreneur? Is it going to be skincare, self-care? What is it going to be? Create or update your Facebook group. Okay. If you're not sure about, like getting all of this set up, most of it can be Googled, but it's also something that I help my clients with during a VIP day or consulting. And of course, if you're curious about branding, I have my branding course that is going to be included with anyone that purchased the package in January. Okay. So be specific about the solution you're providing too. So what solution am I providing? Right? What am I providing to you that you can't get anywhere else? One, transparency. Because I know a lot of the trainings that you watch right now, you watch them and they don't tell you exactly how they do it. Oh, I made 6 figures in 6 months and it's possible. You just got to believe in yourself and you got to have the right mindset. And that's all true, but are they telling you? That's one thing that I specialize in. I break it down. I will make you a loom in a minute and show you how to do it because I want you to succeed. So that is something that I know sets myself apart. And that's something I know you get in this group. I show you, physically share the screen and I show you all the time. I do it all the time. I do it for my coaching clients. I make looms, I boxer them to them. It happens all the time. And then be specific, like I said, about the solution you're providing, okay? All right, so if you're following along in the workbook, this is session 5, but we're gonna wrap all of this up tonight. So enhancing your sales funnel. The entire purpose of personal branding is to get leads into your inbox, okay? When we no longer sell and begin to serve, we can ask great questions in Messenger. We can offer a solution using permission marketing upon classifying a pain point. So if you are someone who is using Messenger or social media to grow your business, then you can make sales in DMs. People make money in the DMs all the time by asking questions. So when you send them your link and say, oh, go buy this, that's it. The conversation's over with, right? But if you start serving and quit selling and you start asking questions like, how can I help you with that? Or explain that to me, or let's unpack this together. You start uncovering that pain point that they have, making them more likely to buy something from you, more likely to join whatever you're asking them to join, or do whatever you're offering for them to do. Okay. So what's driving connects me to Messenger? Okay. So a couple things that connect in Messenger: your content. This is going to be your lives. This is going to be your static posts, your reels, your TikToks, your videos, whatever. Okay. It's going to drive you to Messenger. Your posts. Let's just say posts. Number 2 is going to be your reels, your TikToks, your short video content. Okay. So you need to be following up with people that comment on those. It's hard to follow up with everybody that likes them. Especially when you start doing more and more content, it gets harder and harder, but you can do that. Okay. Number 3, your stories. Are you checking your stories to see who's engaging with your stories? Are you following up with those people? Number 4 is your long form videos. That's going to be your lives in your group, on your page. It's important. Okay. And number 5, I have referrals. Because if you're consistently engaged in your group and you're asking people, hey, invite your friends, invite your family, invite your business besties to the group, then you're going to continue to grow. So there are a lot of ways for you to make leads and connections. You just have to be organized enough to take it to the next step with them and engage them. They might not buy from you today. They might not buy from you ever. I've had people that have engaged with me and never bought anything, but have referred people to me that have bought something. So remember, you're serving people. Okay. Conversion to conversion. Okay. So over time, you're going to build up your know, like, and trust factor. Okay. 90% of your leads need more time or more information before making a purchase or joining a business opportunity. Okay. So your value will be your secret sales weapon. That just means that people don't buy the first time they see. So if you have a conversation with one and it doesn't go anywhere, oh, I need more. I don't have enough money to buy your coaching package, but thank you for the offer. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day. Keep the connection. Let them join your community. Serve them. Still continue to serve them. A year from now, they might buy from you. You never know. They might not. Most people are going to need to see your content multiple times before they purchase anything from you. Multiple times. I will tell you, throughout the whole process, do not lose your posture. Do not gravel. Do not say, well, I can knock another $10 off of it if that's going to make or break the. No, because then you're devaluing yourself. You're putting yourself on sale, and something that's always on sale doesn't appear valuable to people. So just know that, okay? Don't discredit or devalue your time to try to make one simple sale. Don't do it. All right, so secret sales techniques. The 2 key components of the selling process that most miss, okay, are questions and organization. Okay, so I say this because how many of you have a leads list? You know who asked you about your business yesterday, or who made a comment that you might want to reach out to about your business yesterday? Most people don't ask questions. They just word vomit, give all the information, and they don't make any sales because they don't know anything about the person that they're trying to sell to. I have also been guilty of this. This is a hard lesson that I have learned in the last year. I was just so excited all the time and just, it doesn't do anything but scare people away. So you got to start asking questions and you got to stay organized. If you don't know who is your leads or who to continue to connect with, you're disorganized and you're not going to build a business, okay? So if you don't, I'm not telling you have a prospect list where, and you're going to learn something different from every coach. So I'm not telling you have a prospect list to where you're, attacking these people every day and for 3 days and then they, whatever works for you. But if you don't stay organized and you and I have a conversation about your struggle in social media and 6 months from now you come back to me and I'm like, oh yeah, tell me what you do again. Oh, that's right. Okay. I am more likely to lose the sale than if I said, oh yes, Sherry, I remember you were struggling with your content and did you ever get that worked out? Take notes, ask questions, stay organized. Okay. All right. So with that being said, another thing I'd like you to do, send connection requests to 20 people. Okay. So I will tell you that, or a lot of people will tell you that that's an old school, spammy friend requesting random people every day. But I do believe in building a network of like-minded people. So I'm not telling you go randomly friend 100 people every day, but go find people that you want to connect with. Not to sell, but people that are your avatar or people that you would want to learn from. And you know what? If you send them your welcome message and they ghost you, unfriend them. Do it. I friend people every day and I get messages in my inbox every day. Oh my gosh, it's so great to connect with you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. And you know what? I use this as an opportunity right then and there to grow my network. It's awkward at first, but it's going to help you. So if that scares you, then you need to get a little voice memo about yourself that you could send each time or, get comfortable with it. But you got to get comfortable telling your story. That's part of your brand. That's why we're here. Participate in 1 to 3 Facebook groups. This is something that I did very actively when I first started. I'm to a point now in my business where it's not necessarily a priority. I do go into people in my network's Facebook groups, but I'm not in like random groups each day anymore. But I believe it continues to help me engage with community. It continues to outgrow my audience. But you should be engaging in Facebook groups every day to build those connections and have those conversations. And I'm not telling you go message a bunch of people in the group because that is the quickest way to get you kicked out. Okay. But if you're engaging in a group of like-minded people, 1, you're getting ideas of what to put in your own group. Okay. But 2, you're seeing what problems you could help people solve. So it's not always about going in there and finding prospects. A lot of times it's going in there for research. Do your research. Okay. And then analyze all of the workbook's action items. So go back to this workbook. Like I said, I know the days are a little off, but the content is the same. Okay. I want you to go back and make sure you did everything. And I want to invite you one more time to work with me. So I'm going to show you the offers one more time. I've got an extra little bonus I'm going to throw in. And yeah, I'm excited. So let me share my screen. All right. So I've talked to so many of you, and I'm very excited to work with several of you that I've already had these conversations with. Hang on, let's see. the wrong screen, I think. Share screen, window. Weird. Okay. We'll just. Aha. All right. Ooh, look at it, Jen. Jen's so pretty. All right. So, again, the VIP day. VIP day is the perfect time for you to get all of the things that you've been putting off. All of the things you've been putting off. You've been needing to get ahead on your content. You need a strategy for social media. You still ain't got that freebie going. You don't even have a Facebook group, right? All of these things you've been putting off. This is the perfect time to get it all done in one day. If you are ready to scale, you are ready to grow, you are ready to take it to the next level. Like, I want to just sit down in one day and knock this out. This is your option. This is it. This is the option. When's the last time you spent 6 hours working on your business? This is an opportunity for you and I together to work 6 hours on your business. This is one of the ways to work directly with me. Okay. So again, you get that social media audit. That's the bonus I threw in day one. You'll get a clarity call with me. This is just to make an action plan for your VIP day. You'll get a customized action plan, and you'll get 30 days of Voxer access following that. That's a $4,749 value. Okay, for $3,000, so almost $2,000 off right off the bat. Day one, I threw in that bonus of the social media audit. Day two, I'm throwing in my lead magnet, or I threw in my lead magnet template. Okay, that template's pretty high value. You can create as many lead magnets as you want from it. I also have a little screen recording that comes with it that shows you, how to adjust it and things like that. But if you're struggling with a lead magnet, that's a plug and play option for you right then and there. Okay. And then as today's bonus, and I throw in these bonuses as a little incentive because sometimes people just need that extra to make the decision. You're sitting there and you're going, I really want to work with her, but my husband's going to kill me if I spend that. I've already invested X amount of dollars in this course, and you've got all the excuses of why you can't spend the money. But doing nothing isn't getting you the results that you want either, right? So I do throw in some little incentives to help you make the decision. But I'm going to throw in my Build a Brand Bootcamp that I did. It's all recorded. It shows you how to make the cover photos that you're needing to make, how to make reels in Canva. It even gives you some templates, how to make an intro video in Canva for your own StreamYard or OneStream, whatever you use. And it also shows you how to make templates in Canva. So that's over $100 value on its own because of all the templates that come with it. All right, so you probably are like, what just happened? Because she changed clothes and now she has no makeup on. And yeah, we are having severe weather where I am right now, South Mississippi. And it cut me out, which earlier, if you watched day two, we had so many issues yesterday getting into the Facebook group live. And I think it had to do with some of the internet connection. So I had to record, and then I went, took makeup off, got comfortable, and now I'm back to finish recording this for you. So as if you've been here with me for a while in this group, you know that nothing goes off without a hitch. Okay. But I am the master at pivoting at this point. And I think that's something to learn from, right? I could just be like, oh, well, I just don't get day 3 done. It just doesn't happen. Or I could just make it work, right? But that perseverance is what we need to make our business stronger. So if you just watched the beginning of the video and it cut and it goes to this scene, you're probably like, is this a horror movie? So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to pick up where we left off just to tell you a little bit about the consulting offer I have, because I've already gone over the VIP day offer with you. And I want you to understand that this is something that you are investing in yourself. We very often look at this as, oh, it's an expense, right? It's just, let me get to that page. Okay. So very often people look at it as this big expense. Like, this is, oh my gosh, I don't have $700. How do I have 7,000? Like, oh my gosh. Think of it like this. And I tell you this because it's happened to me myself. I've watched it unfold in front of me. When I committed to a coaching program that was $30,000, I committed, and it changed everything for me. I made all of that back plus some so far, because one, I got the accountability. Everything that you have, everything that you need to build your business is already inside of you, really. It's just that we don't have the belief in ourselves. We don't have maybe the technical skill, and we're not good at implementing. So we need that direction. We need someone to kind of pave that way for us, and show us and guide us, right? And that's what coaching and consulting is. So in my offer that and like I said, I haven't opened this since November. So this is the first time it's been open since November. I don't know when I'll open it again, because you can only do so many one-on-one clients at a time. But you get 18 sessions to work with me on all of your things: online business, social media marketing. So this is you and I on a Google Meet. They're all recorded, so you have the recordings. This is working sessions. So a lot of times we share a screen. I log into my clients, if it's their email marketing or their landing pages or whatever, and we create things together. So then they also have the recording. So next time they need to do it, they've got a step-by-step guide on how to do it. So it's a long-term investment in yourself. And if you continue to look at it as an expense, not an investment, you're never going to see the value of having a coach. And if you're not willing to invest in yourself, you can't ask anyone else to invest in you. So take that how you will, but it's super important for you to understand that. Again, these sessions can be split over a 12-month period, however you want. You've got a year to use them. Use them or lose them, but you've got a year. So if you decide, hey, look, I want to use one a month, and then towards the end of the year, I want to start, piling them up, that's completely up to you. Okay. You get to do that. You get a Calendly link, and you can book on that link based on my schedule. But it's free reign. There's no only this many per month or whatnot. So then you get recordings, like I said, of everything. We have a working Trello board where I can give you templates, I can give you resources, but you've got to use it. Okay. So that's another thing too. And I've got one client that even told me, she was like, I'm going to Voxer you every day. And I'm like, I want you to see results and success, and see, your value and grow your business. You do get 1 year of pocket coaching with me. So even if you use all of your sessions in 6 months, you still get 6 months of pocket coaching. So that alone's a $13,000 value, because that's daily access to ask me any questions you want. I've even walked clients through, creating landing pages in Voxer. If they're just not sure where a button's at or something like that, I can usually make a quick loom, but I'm here to help. That's what I'm here for. And then pre-VIP day, you'll get the audit. So we'll do that before, and I've got pre-VIP day, but you'll get that in consulting. You would get that usually within the first month. I get that completed and recorded for you to make those changes. And then as far as the bonus, you'll still get the step-by-step roadmap to branding on Facebook bonus. And you would get the new bonus of the Brand Like a Boss Bootcamp that I did a couple months ago. So all of that is a $20,000 value easily. If I sold this separately, accessories sold separately, it's easily a $20,000 value. And I'm discounting that, significantly for this group and for January. Okay. And then I do have the offer of them together. If you're interested in doing both, you'll save an extra $500. There are payment plans available. So you really need to consider, and I'm going to hold these offers open until Wednesday. I usually only hold them open for 3 days after a boot camp ends, but as we all know, there's extenuating circumstances this week. So like I said, this is recorded, but I will be checking the comments. So make sure you drop your comments for me, and I will be live in this group, probably in a neck brace, but I'll be here on Sunday. I want to come in here and work with you on content creation and answer any questions that you might have. And then we might do some bonus trainings Monday or Tuesday of next week as well, depending on what questions you do have. I am open to do bonus trainings. I want to make sure that you get all the information that you need to make a good decision for your business and to work with me. So now that y'all all got to see my what my real skin looks like. No, I am so excited that you were here with me these 3 days. Thank you for trusting me to learn from me. 2022 was an experience for my business and a year of courage for me. You know, it takes a lot to walk away from a job and have that uncertainty. But once you jump in with 2 feet into your business and you say, I'm going to make this work, you really do start to make it work. So just, if you don't take anything away, take that away. If you continue to treat it like a side hustle, it's always just going to be a side hustle. If you are really ready to build a business and get that financial freedom and that time freedom, and I'll tell you too, most businesses don't come with the time freedom up front. People see, these 7, and this is my like little soapbox thing here, but like a lot of people see these 7 and 8 figure earners working 3 and 4 hours a day, and they think, oh, that's all I have to do. In the beginning, it takes time, and you have to give the time or you're not going to get the results. But once you start to build it and then start to scale and start to outsource and hire a team or whatever your business model might look like, that's when you start to see, okay, that year of consistency is starting to pay off. Okay. So I hope everyone has a great night, a great week. Again, please ask all the questions. I will be popping in and out of the group for notifications. And I will see y'all in the group on Sunday. Bye, guys.